shit, bitch. Relax, it's iPhone. You see that? I like that. Shit going on down here. Go blue! He said, he ain't digging. He ain't know what I was saying. He got on a Michigan shirt. Alright. Leave my microphone alone. No turn. But I'm about to turn because it ain't Monday or any other day of the week. It's the weekend. I wonder why it's shaking. Officially on the west side now. court building right here. The address is 66. I need my microphone. I brought it. The camera's fixed. It's mounted, so there won't be no swing shots. Niggas be trying not to look at you. Sir! Baphomet deer right there. I could really take y'all on a fucking tour. Fuck is it? Heck of a shit. Oh, and just hit the west side. Please, lady, don't do it to yourself. Big girls. Ooh, back it up. Big girl. You ain't gonna never see that motherfucker right on that damn. There used to be people under this bridge right up here. I used to always give food and stuff to. I wonder if they're still out here. They used to be right here. Right under that, like that last pillar. I see stuff out there. I don't see their stuff. I don't think so. Drinking lemon and tea water. It's lemon and tea, nothing else. No sugar. You drink water long enough, that shit tastes flavorful. That's how you do it. Hit the half. All this shit is really gentrified. This stuff on the right is all brand new. This neighborhood used to be rare. I mean, it still is kind of fucked up, but they're putting a lot of more money into it, kicking the poor folks out. This shit was flooded out 100 years ago. I wonder if it was intentional. God damn, I can't see shit around your motherfucking ass. first settlement, Central Ohio, Westside. Damn, all that shit is brand new. National Church Register. So look, if I turn down Central right here, everything drop top. As soon as you hit the Ave, you see the color. There's nothing new around here. They jump out the trees on y'all motherfucking ass. Literally. Not where you want to be anywhere fucking night. Period. On foot, unless you know what's around. Excuse me. See something real quick. Really trying to get out to where I grew up. I don't know what that shaking is about. hilltop. We was on the hilltop. As soon as we motherfucking turned right off of Central. Central separates the bottom from the hilltop. Police department. This street right here is a corner store down there. My dad worked at the corner store. He owned it. He had to kill two motherfuckers in there. They ran up in there shooting. Dropped. He said he dropped behind the counter. Dude stuck his head over the counter and said, boom, got him under the chin. Got the other one in the back of the ear, leaving out the door after his homie got clapped. He said the police came out there and said, good job. Nigga was selling Skittles and now later that evening type shit. Ain't that some shit? Can. Sheesh. Can't tell her now. Where that car shop is. Wow. That motherfucking office is like 300 square feet max. Football when I was 7. Played from 7 to 9, 7 years old to 9 years old for the Eagles, Holly Hill. We're coming up on Westgate. We're like in Westgate now, leaving the hilltop, the Westgate area, Holly Hill area. Still the west side, just going further out west towards where I grew up. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm not grabbing my microphone. I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah, Mad Hatter Mufflers is right here. It's the only one. If your muffler is loud, go right here. Mad Hatters. It's on your right before you get to KC. Boom. They're closed on the weekends. Them motherfuckers, boy. It's first come, first serve. Get your ass in there. Be wherever time it say open. Be there like 45 minutes before there, like the DMV. Because it's gonna be a line, and you will wait. It ain't gonna take long when they get to your shit, but it's gonna take forever to get to it. My mom's mom used to live on this street. Look to the left, Kingsford. It's a one-way now. And I'm sure that's due to fucking crime. Because where I went to football practice and practice at is right here, Wedgewood. I think Wedgewood might be the top of crime these days in the whole city. But I used to play football right here. Yeah, football practice, our home games was right here. I was a tailback, outside linebacker, special teams. I was always on the field. This is the football field to the right. That motherfucker is. What is it? Jesus. It still look crazy. Damn, what is all that? And now this is mostly, this whole neighborhood now is like Africans mostly. Even though I just see a whole bunch of little family of white folks like that. Yeah. I guess they spotted the ride. You got 20 people looking at it. Yeah, this ain't nowhere you want to be at night for sure. I got so used to apartments growing up that it was normalized. Apartments was normalized. To the point to where I thought when I got my first apartment, I was doing something. You need a house. Yeah. It's a lot of one-way ins, one-way outs to the left and right little places to park. Motherfuckers back there doing what motherfuckers do. There's still some black folks out here though. But most of them are immigrants. There's still some white folks out here too. Please, God, crazy. Oh, they rolling in the tire. Is that fucking hilarious? That was hilarious. Alright, we're almost to where I grew up. Let's go. Majority of these cribs out here in Holly Hill, people have been in these houses, the same people have been in these houses since the 70s. There's a lot of new people out here, but they probably still. My head coach and the coaches out here, they probably still live out here if they're alive. My head coach, Mr. Edwards, he was older. He was like, thanks, sir. Heel. Oh, motherfucker remind me of Larry Barker. Larry Barker was a little round motherfucker, fat white kid I went to school with. His motherfucker could fart on cue. I used to get in trouble because I couldn't stop laughing in class. He used to funk that motherfucker. Hold on, Tori Hill, where we at? Damn, I lost my train of thought. People respect their yards and shit out here. Alright, so look, this is Climb Road. This will take you. I used to have to walk down this motherfucker to Demers. Oh my god. All this shit. I used to have to walk this shit to the PIC program. So I guess this light up here is gonna be Georgesville. I used to cut through. Oh my God, and at that light, there used to be a little cliff in them trees back beyond that light. I'm about to cut through right here. But if you go straight to that light, beyond them trees is my neighborhood. And that's where we're going. And why is this 45 miles an hour back here? Right, it says 45. Oh, I can do 45 right here. But right here, I can only do 25. 200 feet up. What type of shit is that? But anyway, so beyond them trees was, we called it Clay Mountain. It was a little cliff. You go back there now, that motherfucker about 10 feet high. We call it Clay Mountain. Hey, he's flying. I guess he's on the 45 mile an hour side. This McDonald's over here on the right, I've been here since I was a kid. Since mid-70s. That's when we thought McDonald's was gourmet food. This building right here on the other side of this light used to be Myers. Before it was Myers, it was a big ass cornfield, and we used to make tree houses and clubhouses out there, and a farmer out there used to shoot salt. He had a salt rifle gun or something. He used to shoot at us, and somebody burnt their whole farm down. Sure did. Shit is deceiving. It's almost like when you're in Cali without the palm trees. I mean, it ain't really. It's gangs out here, but it ain't like Cali. But yeah, this shit is deceiving because you don't think that you're right in the mix of a whole bunch of stuff. Sitting on Georgeville, motherfucker, Old Sullivan. You better believe it. There's a lot more immigrants out here these days, though. It used to just be like black and white folks. So here comes my neighborhood up here on the left. The brook. Where that noise is on my right, it's to be two big ass buildings, right? Alright, hold on, I can't. Damn near gotta stop to tell all this shit. This is my neighborhood. This is called up top. Because it goes all the way back. I lived in the back. The very back. But alright, I'd have to get out and talk. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, remember when I said to motherfucker Popo I'd jump out the trees on your ass? You wanna know? I know it because they did it out here in this neighborhood. You know, you wouldn't believe this motherfucking neighborhood in the motherfucking 70s, in the 80s, and in the 90s. You wouldn't believe it. There's a swimming pool right here on the left. This is where we used to always hang out. I remember my big brother, my oldest brother, became a lifeguard. Oh, it was on and popping. Man, I can't say enough. I can say rest in peace to Melvin. She lived right there. Right here. 793. She got shot and killed. Not right there. When that happened, that's where I thought it happened. Because I didn't know. And this is like all immigrants now. And back in the day, it was all just black and white people. This used to be, this little island right here used to be like the skating rink. Motherfuckers used to skate, ride bikes, race, run around. It was a track, it was everything. And this crib right here on the right, I'm about to pull up right in front of me, is where I grew up from, what, 76? Look, right, my door was 30 feet from a dumpster for, well, how many years? From 76, when did I leave? I moved out in 1990, from 76 to 1990, right here. To my left is where I saw the UFO I was talking about when I was about 7 or 8. I can't remember. What the fuck is this? You don't understand, boy, the stigma that a black man gets from black immigrants. Their whole stilo towards us is amazing. So look, you just gotta be able to imagine back in the days, like from my crib to here, maybe 30 people outside. And by the time I get to the top of the court, ain't that fucked up? Court, Brookside Court. They'll get you ready for court. But by the time, this is where the buttermilk comment was, right on my left, right there. Like, your mom's car run on buttermilk. All right, so that right to the right where the mailboxes is, that's where the bus stop was for our school. And boy, if you was late, it was really like 3 bus stops. And this is like a big U. I'm at the very, very back, but it's like a big U. And all these black fences and shit, none of that shit was here. None of that shit was here. With no fences. All that shit came as a result of crime. Because it was crazy back at the days out here. He said, uncle. Not your uncle. I might know your mom though. This court right here, I remember it took a time. It took, man, this, oh man. I don't know if you can see, but there's a wall. That wall used to look so big back in the day. There's a wall right there. And I drove my bike off that wall. My bike had shocks. It looked like, had front shocks and back shocks. It looked like a motorcycle, but it wasn't. But it was crazy shit for back in the day. It had to be early 80s, 81 type shit. All right, so this is where I was when where Roger killed that motherfucker. I was right here. I was parked right here. It was talking to Otis and Robin, kicking it, and then to my right, let me see if I can show you. I'll show you the little patch of grass I was standing. This is like 1992. To my right, standing right at the end of this building, I seen Raj running with a shotgun and a whole bunch. Raj was a kid, and he had a whole bunch of kids with him, running with a shotgun, talking about, man, I'm about to go kill this motherfucker. I said, what? And he just took off and started running through across the street and into these trees and bushes and shit. And on the other side of the bushes is the hollow. It used to be called Westbrook, Georgetown Hollow. It's a neighborhood. It's separated by train tracks right here. And so he runs and goes over here to your left. I'm about to take it and show you. And he's about 15 deep with that shotgun. One of them old shotguns, like what was that TV show? The Rifleman, you know. So then drove over just like this. I hopped in the car and drove over. It's crazy. Look at that. That's all African now. That used to be like what was that? A bowling alley? A movie theater? I can't even remember. To the left. I'm about to turn in right here. Because this is exactly what happened. I turned in right here. It was Easter Sunday, 1992. It's called Brittany Hills. That's crazy. And we out west. Brittany Hills is out west. So I pulled in right here, and it was right there. A little bit farther than what he was. He is right there. So I pulled in to the left, and I'm backed in right here. And they was all standing right here. Roger's probably about right here. I don't even think I was back that far. I might have parked right to the left right here. Because he was standing right here. And dude was down there by that third vehicle. It's a black truck. It's 5 vehicles right there, one in the middle. He was standing in the middle of the street. Well, he's actually walking across the street with a stolen radio. It was a car radio. And Roger's like, you better put it down. And dude, it's black dude, smoker. And he was walking like, yeah, right. And I think Roger might have told him one more time, and he still didn't do it. But he, in between times, he cocked it. I remember that. And he just boom, and hit him. As soon as he hit him, that motherfucker said, well, his facial reaction went from smiling like you ain't gonna do shit to, oh, he took like 1 or 2 steps, fell, and didn't fucking budge. I mean, didn't budge. And Roger went over there and snatched that stereo out of his hand and said, he turned around and looked at me. There's 75 people outside. He turned around and looked at me and said, I ain't going out like that, Jake. I ain't going out like that. Out of here. So I looked at the second, that was what, 92. So in the what was this? No, it was the early 80s. I seen a motherfucker get shotgun right here on the left. Some white folks. And this bush on my left right here was kind of cleared out to where you can see it's a little hill that's maybe about 10 feet high. Now, let me tell you this building, I gotta tell you, God, that's so much to say. This building right here, I can tell you now because this is damn what, 83, 84. And she has to be gone now because she's had to be 75 then. But Helen lived in the back. You go up to the 3rd floor, and in the back on the left, Helen sold weed. She had bags of weed rolled up in sandwich baggies in her freezer, dimes and shit. And she always had, and she was white. She's about 75 years old, looked like a golden girl. And she was so nice. And she always had like 2 or 3 white dudes in there. They looked like they was probably like, I don't know, 25, 30, you know. And they look like, yeah, all you better do is respect her. You feel me? They were the muscle. Anyway, so back to this. Yeah, I was a young teen. So this was cleared out, and you can see a little hill to the tracks. And something happened. We was like behind where I'm at right now, sitting down. We saw it, and this motherfucker started running away from these motherfuckers. And this motherfucking dude, I'll never forget, is a fat dude with dark hair and a dark beard. And he pulled out that motherfucking shotgun and blam, dude. And yeah, right in the back of his fucking legs, that motherfucker folded. That shit was like, that was crazy. I got this scrap right here. Where was that at? It was on the other side of this little patch. Or was it right here where I'm parked? I don't know. It was one of them. I do know I fucking tore my rotator cuff. Oh! Alright, so now. Ain't that fucked up? This is the first time I've seen T go to get locked up. And they put him in the car, and I love the defiant look on his face when they was doing it, like he wasn't spooked or nothing. And I was just kept thinking in my mind that I couldn't wait to be like that. I wanted to be like him if I was ever in that situation. Ain't that some bullshit? So look, this is Ridgewood. I don't know what they call it now. Pleasant Grove. This motherfucking neighborhood is immigrant. Ow! This motherfucker is like Mexico. It's like South America and Africa. As soon as you turn this corner, And see, I'm out here early. You know, everybody's probably out. Ain't too many early bird. I mean, I'm out here early. You come out this motherfucker when the sun's about to go down or some shit like that, and it ain't really that hot. You will be done seen 100 motherfuckers out here chilling, doing all kinds of stuff. 100 motherfuckers. I'd have drove by 100 motherfuckers if it wasn't so early. You can get your car fixed down here. You can get anything down. The motherfuckers every goddamn where out here. I mean, last time I drove to this motherfucker, it was like, God, look. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you the first time I ever heard a officer say a racial epithet. I was 9 years old. I've told this story before. I was 9 years old. I guess was walking to the mall, but we was cutting through Shannon Way. And Shannon Way is right here. I'm gonna show you. Mind you, we was like the first black people out here. And them white folks did not, for the most part, take too kindly. The coolest white folks was the white folks in our neighborhood. And some of them wasn't cool. As far as race shit. So look, I was coming from the crib. I don't know. I felt like it was about 5 deep. I can't remember who the hell was with me, but I remember it was 1980 because I was 9 most of 1980, and so we crossed Oliver Sullivan. We're walking. This building wasn't here. This masjid on the left most certainly was not here. And so we're walking, and then we get right here. This neighborhood used to be all black and white, but it was kind of uppity, mostly white. Got about right here, on foot, 9 years old, about 5 days. Motherfucking sheriff rolled up on us in that boxcar fucking sheriff car with his elbow hanging out the window. And he said, y'all niggers gotta get up out of here. And at the time I knew what a nigger was, I knew what a nigga was, I knew context. I was like, oh. I would say that's our cue. Then I remember in the high school, I met a female out here. She was from Cleveland. She was in France. She was very, very famous. But she tried to play like she wasn't. She said she never used to drink. First time I seen her drink some 151, she drank that shit like a champ. Hey, you ain't new to this. First time I ever seen her hit a cigarette, she hit a Newport 100 like like it was nothing. So this is Knob Hill East. And we used to run through this whole entire neighborhood. And now, like I said, if I was to come out here and say about this Saturday, if I came out here, and it's early, if I came out here at about 5 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock p.m., do you know how many motherfuckers we would see out here right now? And you would be like, where are the Americans at? Like, nobody's fucking American. Oh my God. If I was to tell you how many of these motherfucking apartments we used to kick it in. The white girl Wanda lived back there. You had motherfucking, yeah, man, you had my man. Oh my God, the memories. The memories. These little cuts to the motherfucking left that cut through from Knob Hill west to east. All this is Lincoln Park West, Shannon Way. That crib right there on the right there was at 430. Oh my God, man, boy. Yeah, that's where I had a one-hitter quitter, it was a jab, it was a right. I didn't even want to scrap. This nigga wanted to keep fucking with me. And my dude Johnny, rest in peace, man. They killed Johnny, man. We used to kick it in his crib, Johnny's crib. We just passed it. We used to kick it in his crib, and that's where it happened. We was coming from the crib. We was teasing. It was Ivan. We was teasing Ivan, and then we came out here to Lincoln Park. And we was chilling, and Ivan was still mad from back in the hood from earlier that night from me teasing, right? Are y'all?
Stop running, okay?
All right. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. That motherfucking shape of that one was here. Sheesh. I never thought she'd sound black like that. Like that Ethiopian dome piece. Oh, man. King Edward East. This shit, boy, you have no idea. And now, you walked up through the back way all the way to the store. Now, it's crazy. These doors are black. But, oh, wow. Now, it's all Africans and Mexicans. And you can tell they don't like niggas at all. They talk about us a lot. You can see it on their fucking face. It be written all over their motherfucking face. This is still Lincoln Park West right here. My girlfriend, ninth grade Beth used to stay right there, this last block on the right. And then I also had a crib right here around 1994. 1994, I had a crib right here. Full basement. Oh, I got a good story too. Well, I run out of gas. This is like 93, 94. And I ran out of gas and I couldn't tell because the tank on my shit was, the meter was fucked up. Pujo, the car I got. So this is my crib right here, 4248. That was my crib in 94. And imagine this. Trust me, this neighborhood is super duper scams. This is 94. Super duper scams. Anyway, I had like 2 zips of weed on me, and I ran out of gas on 270 on the freeway. And don't you know, it's a load of nigga. I sat out there and I blazed a blunt, and then I waved down an officer. And do you know that motherfucker took me all the way to this motherfucking crib and dropped me off? True story. And I had the bug. And it was tucked. It ain't easy to tuck 2 zips. That shit just sitting down there, just sitting up right up under your belly. Look on something. Could be fat. So then, come on, buddy, running out to the car like that. This bitch sitting like a dude. I ain't got to wait. Alright, so all this stuff in front, that gray stuff, all that's brand new. That was a field. Then you cross over and then you're in Westland Mall. So look, this neighborhood right here, I knew some white boys that had a crib right here. This is 94. Long time ago. Anyway. 296 right here. I went over here, oh yeah, cameras in there. I went over here to grab some bud. They had everything. I came over here to grab some bud and stayed too long. Went on the wrong day. Some motherfuckers kicked that goddamn door open while we was in there, and fucking robbed them white boys. They robbed. What? Matter of fact, they didn't even rob me. They didn't rob me, but they did motherfucking put that 4-5 to a motherfucker's face. I didn't even think. I heard a motherfucker saying get down. And I'm like looking at the barrel like, God damn, man. And one motherfuckers from behind me hit me in the head with the gun. Bam! And I heard, oh, okay, get down. Don't you know, robbed them white boys. And then, so I was, afterwards, I went to get up, and I got hit in the head so hard. I got hit in the head so hard that the motherfucking, all I could, matter of fact, was it this one? Matter of fact, I think it was this cord. Yeah, it had to be this one. It had to be this one because we left out the fucking, when I left out the back, that fucking store was back here. There was no other apartments back here. So this was the one. So look, I tried to get up and I couldn't see halfway down. You know, like a two-tone car, you can see the top, but you can't see anything. It was like nothing. I couldn't even see because the head injury. I couldn't see it. I was dizzy. I was wobbly. I could hear the white boys in the background talking about nigger shit because it was niggas that robbed them. And I'm like, oh my God, I can tell they're niggas by the way they're talking. So I walked, I'm on the other side of this fucking, you know, in the back of this house. I walked all the way down to my crib because I had that crib down there at the time. And don't you know, I still got a knot in my, over top of my ear this day from that shit. From that motherfucker hit me in the head with that gun in '94. And don't you know, when I couldn't hear out of my fucking ear for 3 months. And then it started being all crackly. My ear was fucking bleeding when that shit happened. And I got hit on the top of my head. Ain't that crazy? So look. That's a flashback for you. On the other side of this light is the casino. And it used to be General Motors. Like General Motors was here for years and years. And that's how I met my Spanish girlfriend in high school. Because her mom had a green card and she worked at General Motors. Ain't that some shit? General Motors ain't even here no more. Do I even want to drive through this fucking casino? I kind of don't. So fuck it. I don't want to. Yeah, to the right. Okay, Roadhouse. Roadhouse used to be. I used to be Captain P's. Roadhouse used to be a strip joint. I think it might still be. This is where that motherfucker almost got his ass smoked out here, fucking with me. When was that? God, we talking about 80, maybe 88 or 89. No matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly what it was. It was 88. It was 88. It had to be 88. Hold up. No. It was 89. It was 89. Because I went to my girl's prom with her. And then, some nigga in the hollow, man, he did not, I know the motherfucker, I don't know him from nothing. I don't know this motherfucker from nothing. Do you hear me? This motherfucker did not take a liking to me at all, whatsoever motherfucking ever. Whatsoever. And started some shit with me. And I wanted to nip that shit in the bud. I knew that motherfucker worked over Denny's. What was it, Denny's? What was the other place they had? I think it was a Denny's. Denny's? I think that was a Denny's. These motherfucking doubles over here, I'll be seeing Mexicans in them now, but back in the day, it'd be white folks and You be like, all of them are crackheads, and they're all functioning. You see a crackhead walk around with $700-800 in his goddamn pocket, like doing it, moving. Oh, to the left. Oh my God, I almost need to go show you that. Nah. Well, to the left, it was the Westside skating rink. I think Mexicans own it now. Motherfuckers went from skating out there on the skating rink to breaking on the floor. The breaking played out, and the motherfuckers started just walking around that motherfucker, staring at each other, being mugged. Seeing who's the toughest, who has the best clothes on. Man, drugs and gangs, man. Oh man, there was a student out. I mean, people used to. You got your right blinker on. Don't mess with Texas, right? Alright. I lost my train of thought. Having fun though. This light right here, my mom got hit by a drunk driver with my nephew in the back seat in a car seat. Right at this light on Sullivan Dimmers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you down Dimmers to Bonnie Ridge. Because when we first came to the Brook, while our apartment was being finished, we stayed with our cousins. My cousin Alan and Michelle, the skipper. We stayed with them and until it was finished. So I was like 5 years old. And I'm gonna show you this neighborhood real quick. And I still got an injury from a little kick and go. You remember kick and goes, a little manual scooters type shit too? I ran into a car. I can't say I got hit by a car. I kind of hit the car. And I got a little, it looked like I got a little scar on my ankle from that from when I was maybe, I don't know, 5, 6. I don't remember really going out there too much until I was older. So when that happened, I was less than 10 years old. Still got the scar. And then this is where Cheaper Man lived from Capitol Park. He had moved out west. And like my favorite producer in the city, period. Rest in peace. First time, what was that? 1989, 88. First time I seen a tech. I got a tech. Mama. When I said I used to have to walk that long way down that road, I used to have to walk to the Franklin Heights High School. And then past this light right here, that's Franklin Heights High School. Right? That motherfucker, they have built onto the school, and now it's like 2.5 times bigger than it was back in the day. It was never that close to the road. It's crazy how they would break us up and put some of us at Franklin Heights. Like Franklin Heights is like, I think that's Columbus Public. Oh, here we go, Studio 91. I gotta show you this for we can go. So look, this drive-through right here used to be called Studio 91. It was like a music hall. You could rent out. They would have, it was a dance hall, right? So look, first time I ever remember getting on the mic in front of people, besides just beatboxing. Oh God. We used to go up here and break and shit like that, and we was really innovative people in the hip hop scene for the Westside at that time. And that's so funny because there's so many white folks that wasn't really hip to Run DMC, and then motherfuckers wanted me to rap, and I wasn't no rapper at the time at all. But I knew raps. So look, I acapella, I think I acapellaed it. I don't remember it being on an instrumental, but I know I did the Sucker MCs. I did Sucker MCs. I rapped it on the microphone in Studio 91. And they loved it. Talking about after 12th grade, I went straight to college. I might have been 15. Alright, so on the other side of Climb, this is Climb. On the other side of this to the right is Bonnie Ridge. I don't know what they renamed it to. What's going on here? I don't know what they need. I don't know what they renamed it to. We're about to see. It used to be called the Oaks. They tell you no outlet. As soon as you get in, I just dumbass shit. Here. So look, damn, this is all new. Not that. This right here. What is it? I never seen it. I remember my cousins lived way back here though. I've never seen any of this. This to the right did not exist. It was just apartments. Just apartments. Just apartments. Where did my nigga Mr. Chiba Man live? If I can remember, bro. I'm trying to remember. Where did Chiba Man live? Ah, that is crazy. He had a couple different, I think. I am at a loss right now thinking about it. And that was back here. I cannot remember. I haven't been back here in a long time. Where did Chiba Man stay? I can't remember, man. Gotta tell the captain out this son bitch at night. Jamaican flag in the car window. Wow, ain't that some shit? Man, I used to sit back and just watch Chiba Man make beats. He had a 4-track, man. I was so amazed how you could take a cassette tape and do that. I had to figure out how that shit even worked. And that was before I ever got a keyboard and I ever bought a 4-track. I used to kick it down here too. Yeah, them cameras. Notice, I bet. God damn, they want everybody in, everybody out. Look at that. Here go 2 more cameras. I used to kick it right. Hold up. Okay. Cheeb's crib. Cheeb had 2 cribs. One of his cribs right here. Sure. Right there. Right there. Right in front of me. That was Mr. Chiba Man's crib. Yeah. The first music producer he was the catalyst for me ever making beats. Nigga was funny as hell. People said he sounded like Scarface when he rapped, but he didn't. If you look up a song called Hot Shit on soundclick.com, the found, you'll hear him. And you'll hear his beat making. But yeah, we used to come down here. He had a crib down here. And it was on the very end. Man, we shot some footage out here in 2000. It was so funny. I was shooting a film called like he stayed right here. Right there. We had I was shooting a film called Life is 6240 in 2000. And then some nigga walked up on us, right? We didn't know him. And we was just talking about black stuff. And that nigga had his beer in his hand. I think it was a Coke 45 and black him out or something. He kept shaking it. I wish I could say I'm doing it right now. He just kept holding the beer like, we still here, nigga. We still here. That was some of the funniest shit that day. And it was funny as hell still, but boy, it was so funny when he was doing that shit. We still here, nigga. We still here. Ah, that shit is crazy. That shit is funny as hell. You see Africans like that dude right there. I don't know if it's on. They're fucking so salty when they see niggas, man. Like back in the day, when black folks see black folks, you always acknowledge each other. We always acknowledge each other. Always give eye contact and a nod. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, they act like they don't see you, or they want to do tough talk with their eyes, you know, turn their nose up. Like, y'all, some hate motherfuckers. I seen a nigga left his kid in the car, came back outside. This is out east over Bryce. I said, man, don't leave your kid in a car like that, my brother. Something like that. And I don't know. I think I said nigga or whatever. Something. Black man? I don't know. Something to where this nigga's response was, I'm not black. Me not black. I'm not black. I'm not black. This nigga is Charco, Mississippi, Alabama. This nigga talking about he ain't black. But now, motherfuckers want to be black. Now niggas want to take their dashikis off. They trying to dress like us. They trying to get the motherfucking accent down. They are really trying to blend the fuck in. I don't like that. That's like a car sound. Yeah, it's early. Ain't nobody out. Motherfuckers been kicking it last night, because last night it was so nice outside. It was nice outside at 1, 2 in the morning. It was still nice outside. So you know motherfuckers got fucked up and they all late to get up. If I drove through any of the motherfucking neighborhoods around 5, 6, 7, 8 dusk, it'd have been a whole bunch more eyes. All the eyes seen you now is probably motherfuckers just heard you look out the window. I'm talking about motherfuckers just sitting out there playing dominoes and punk and spades and shit. The little neighborhood to this motherfucking left is about it. And then this neighborhood to the right, what would they used to call that? What is that called? Burnside. Burnside is to the right. I don't think on the left is considered Burnside, but I think this to the right is Burnside all the way to Westgate. Westgate is Burnside too, I believe. I mean, I can't. I'd have to look on the map to see how it's really divided up. Burnside is more specific. It's right over here to the right, as far as I remember. Like if we bust down race right here, all that's Burnside. And then once you cross over this, this light. Once you cross over this light, you're in Westgate. Because I'm sure on the other side of this light is not Burnside. You're officially in Westgate. Right. And then back in the days, we always used to say, damn, there's a lot of people out here. God! If you can see to the right now, you can, because I'm not turning this thing. What is that? They doing the football. They doing the football. Yeah, Westgate, my brother played for Westgate. I was done. I did my 3 years, and I was done. I was a mini and a junior. I never became a senior. I'm about to pull in since they just pulled on the grass, just to show you how many motherfuckers is over here. Oh, you still can't see it. I mean, there is people everywhere. Hundreds and hundreds of people. I'm gonna run no bullshit. I guess that's as close as you can get. Is that as close as you can get? See all them people? So they're just having like football. Football games. I've been up here many times with my brother's football games. After I retired at the age of 9, I used to still show up and watch my brother turn out. He's a freak of nature juggernaut. That nigga, motherfuckers try to tackle him and they fucking fall asleep trying. Oh my God, no. So then, I just love the fact that I can post up like this all in the place. Yeah, everybody else is doing. I'm trying to show y'all these towers, Westgate water towers. I don't know if I might be still too close to see them. You can't even see the top of the towers. These are big ass water towers. And we used to say this. We used to say chalk it up as a loss. And we used to say this. Get it off the Westgate water towers. We didn't even say Westgate. Get it off the water towers, man. It's up there, it's on top. Go get it from there. I don't even understand how far back you even gotta come to see the towers. I love seeing motherfuckers pull up on the grass. That's what I want to do. Goofy ass niggas, man. I hate to say it. Back in the day, black people spoke to black people. Not, you ain't gotta speak. But just nod, motherfucker. See my nigga, all right? See, back in the day, especially when we was younger, when we saw motherfuckers with dope cars and shit like that, we like, claimed it. Like, I claimed it. Since I said it first, then that means that's my car. That's what that turned into. So, that's my car. We just watch cars drive by. Oh, look at that car. That's my car. Then we start just saying, claimed it. Nobody on these basketball courts because it's too hot. Damn, bitch, is you in a rush or something? You were fucking getting on my goddamn nerves. That's a little water right there. I think they be putting fish in that motherfucking too. Cause I be seeing people out there fishing. I wouldn't imagine if they wasn't fishing. You know, I imagine that it wouldn't fish if there wasn't no fish out there. Get it? So look, this is where I've seen some real racist shit. It's fucked up. And it was right around here. It was the first time I ever beatboxed on a mic. It was like I don't know what type of center it was up here. It was at some center up here. And I cannot remember what we were doing. I mean, where it was. It was a center up here. And we were there and it was like a dance hall or something. And that was the first time I ever beatboxed on a microphone in front of folks and they was jamming to it. It was amazing. First time. And then afterwards, it was like a whole bunch of Westsiders walking together. leaving. And you know, it was fucked up because the fucked up part about it is some of them niggas saw some white folk and they just went in on them, like, beat them up. It was so fucked up. And then one of the niggas, I'll never forget this, he acted like he was stopping and shit to help the motherfucker and picked him up and then cracked him in his jaw. Oh, man. That had to be about 1984. Damn, that shit was terrible. Officially on the hilltop now, especially crossover. Hey, you don't want to fuck around out here at night. You're liable to see anything in the daytime. Anything? Anything. Broad Street's on my right, on my left, and Sullivan's on my right. You can pick any of these motherfucking streets at night, and I dare you to just walk from Sullivan to Broad, or from Broad to Sullivan. Any of these streets, at night, all the way from Broad to Sullivan. Try it. It will be an adventure, and I don't give a fuck what street you pick. See some shit. Like I said, it's still fairly early. I don't even know what time it is, but I think I would venture to say it's not even 1 o'clock p.m. Motherfuckers are just now waking up from a fucking crazy night, probably. I had to ride away. Rest in peace to Jim. We call him Stem. This area right here just reminds me of Jim. He had one of the most jumping his ass spots. And if you ever hear or watch the reaction video I did for the movie Get Out, I was talking about the grandpa when he ran up on dude and cut to the side. And when I told about that story and my own personal story regarding such things, when that happened to me like that, it happened right out here. And at Stems, we used to call him Stem. That motherfucker was off the hook. Niggas used to make his motherfucking homeboys wrestle over the rock. Like WWE, the whole motherfucking the living room, just turn it into a motherfucking wrestling match area. That motherfuckers get fucked up. That shit was, man, that shit, just for entertainment. I said, damn. You have to worry about now you have to worry about the motherfuckers on foot. You also got to worry about the motherfuckers that own these cribs. Or just be at these cribs, motherfuckers sitting on the porch. Get up off that motherfucking porch. And know the cut-throughs. Stam's crib at? That was on the right. I think it's this street right here, Sheridan. Yeah, I don't know if was it that close to my nigga's crib? I gotta go. I'm not going. I know ain't nobody took my nigga's crib. Did that nigga leave? What? My nigga done moved. I ain't know where the hell this crib look like that, man. Wow, he done bounced. My nigga done bounced. Damn. Oh, damn, somebody left that crib too. Wow. Wow. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Sheesh. Yeah, come out here about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock p.m. It's gonna look like a whole different strip. It's hot. Laid out like that. She is. Not the sparkle mini skirt. Shit to the right is hood. All this shit to the left, the Columbus Developmental Center, don't you ever pull in that motherfucker. I pulled in that motherfucker and had about a $180 ticket. Fuck around and find out for real. Oh, yeah, my mom worked there for 20 something years. Turned on that motherfucker. It's gated now. I wish there was a gate up there when I didn't know. You know, I was just, what was I doing? I was looking for something. I didn't want to look for it while I was driving before I hopped on the freeway right here. And I pulled in that motherfucker, the security pulled up on me so fast and gave me a fucking ticket. I was pissed. That motherfucker didn't give a fuck. Hell yeah. So Central, this is Central, this light. So when you cross over here, you're going from the hilltop to the bottoms. Now we're in the bottoms. They call it Franklinton. And you can fuck around and find out very quick down here. I've known the white folks out here are hood, but they're like hick, you know, redneck, more redneckish, even though it's black folks down here. They intertwine with us, seem like, from what I remember, more on the hilltop than down here in the bottom. Ugh. I guess my battery's working a lot better than I thought it would. Charlie's Place, yeah. Roll up in that motherfucker on a Saturday night and meet a new face that don't nobody know. With some jewelry on or some shit. Flashing some bread. And you don't know where the fuck it's coming from. And making sure you got a beer store, a corner store for some beer and some water. Yeah, all these side streets is fucked up. For real. It's livable, but dangerous. Because it'd be high-speed chases, it'd be shootouts, it'd be just your average fighting and drunkenness and shit. See the Mexicans just stare at you, a little staring contest now, because I'm gonna just stare at your ass back. That shit never used to be like that. Motherfuckers acknowledge people, man. Now it's like fucking haters. Haters, they look at you, they cringe, look at you, they want to turn their nose up. Shit crazy. But every white person that you see out here, you can instantly tell if they're from around here. Period. You can instantly tell if they're from around here. By the way they look in their eyes, what they're wearing, how they walk. As soon as you cross over here, now, it gets nicer. This Dodge Park, this building on the right, never used to be there. It's a swimming pool back there. I got in trouble when I was a kid, and so I had to do community service. I had to mow where that building was on the right. That was all grass. I had to mow that whole motherfucker. You used to be able to cut right here over to the pool. All these apartments is brand new. All this shit's brand new. And there was a neighborhood down here. They used to be so fucking ill on the right. If you go straight, my dude, Cheaper Man, he got shot in the face and in the back with his baby in his arms, right up here. If I go straight, I'm going to the right, and I'm gonna show you how much they've changed things. They've put a lot of art studios, like that's an art studio right there, it looks like. I can't really see what it says. But I'm letting all these cars go, so I ain't gotta really rush it. Right before, I'll be forgetting that I'm manually doing this shit. All these apartments on the right is brand fucking new. All the stuff on the left is fucking art galleries or art studios, art shit. There's some high dollar shit back here. There's some dope ass graffiti in there, but they got it locked up right now. And it's apartments right here on the right, and you're gone now. They're gone now. And that's what I was talking about. That neighborhood that was back there, that motherfucking neighborhood. At the time when I was a kid, I didn't know it was so fucking close to that police department. That's as far as I would know. I might as well bust this turn for this battery go dead on this phone so I can see crossing over the Scioto. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the Scioto River crossing. And this is as far west as you can get before you're not west anymore. Because we're going east right now. And High Street separates the east side from the west side. Baphomet did right there. I think this is the street. If this is Rich Street, this is where the little kid got electrocuted on the light pole. He was walking with his dad. He grabbed the light pole and electrocuted him. And he got stuck to the pole. He was stuck to the pole. It burnt to a crisp, stuck to the pole. Ain't that fucked up? Somebody get the lighting on this.
Let's put the car there. No, we're going to the wrong
Run for the hills and hide your hoes. Song about it's the world's most untouchable clinic. There's no way to get out because you're already in. The whole funk and nothing but the funk. Hold up, I got a charger. I got a charger somewhere in this car. Fucking locate the charger. Did I not fucking bring the cord? Oh, boom, I got the cord. I got the cord. There's a battery charger down this motherfucker. God damn, this girl on the left. This lady on the left has her entire ass out. I know you try to hide that shit now, bitch. You know what you gonna have on before you walk out the goddamn. Bitch, don't let them see you looking at them. Don't sweat them. You let them. That's Supreme Court on the left. When that attorney gaffled me, I walked right in there with the motherfucking paperwork in a 3-piece suit on Halloween. And I want that motherfucker to snatch his bar association, whatever the fuck that shit is. I want to snatch that shit. And this right here, I think this block is where one time it was a sinkhole, and an attorney fell into the sinkhole. He's in a BMW. I'll never forget. You know he got that. So this is the absolute center of town. Broad and High separates north, south, east, and west. I'm on the west side. I'm about to turn left and will immediately be on the west. I went right and be on the south. If I cross straight, would be in the east. It's the absolute center of town. I need to find this battery charger fucking thing. I got other stuff. Boom, I got this. Many different ways to skin this cat. No, them niggas is African. They hate motherfucker. That was a nigga. He went African here to look and nodded. African, oh no, he was mad. He ain't gonna get him to see it. God damn, this water up there. Oh my God, it's a swimming pool up there. Oh my God, I never saw that. That was so dope. Just remember that. What was that, Long Street? Oh my God, it's on the fucking, oh my God, it's right there on the street. And you look up and he's standing there on the, did y'all see that? I might have saw that. All right, I'm trying to plug this up right now. Right now. I hope that worked. I hope that's working. I haven't used this charger in a long time. Oh, the charger says it's on. I just don't know. That might work. Fuck, I just turned this on. That's the convention center on the right. That's where they had an Arnold Classic. Get to the chopper! Oh, we was just past that Nationwide building. Back in '88, right before I graduated, there's an elevator outside that, on the side of that building that goes all the way up. And my bright idea to get on it. I hate that elevator. I went about halfway. I said, shit, fuck this shit. What the fuck? I'll never do this dumbass shit again. And I ain't did that. That's when I really knew that heights like that was just not my motherfucking thing. This was not. It's not. Shit. Scary enough on the motherfucking ground. Halloween every day for a nigga. Is it not? I'm eating the lemon that I put in this water. I'm eating the lemon now. Ain't funny how some lemons ain't even that strong no more. As far as, you know how pungent they were. It's like they're not even pungent anymore. First time I seen one of them things on the left, that little pebble bite, stupid ass thing. I call it stupid. I call it stupid because you're paying to do that. But first time I seen it was in Denver. In Denver, they got old carriages and shit. With people riding bikes in the back is like a carriage. When I first got there, I did that for about a week straight, I think. I was paying motherfuckers good, too. I didn't know where shit was. I didn't know where nothing was. I was just driving around the city. And I was doing it at night. So I was just driving around looking at shit. No destination. Just want to just hit all the blocks, look, see what I see. Last night it was about 3 million motherfuckers out here. I'm sure 2 million of them was drunk. Come on. Try that in New York. Motherfuckers not gonna ask for permission. But anywhere in that whole tri-state area, no motherfuckers not gonna ask you for permission at all, whatsoever. Period. I think I might want to grab my microphone. Fuck it. How far are we in? Jesus. Yo. I might have, Jesus Christ. I might just start doing the commentary with this. Cause the commentary with this cuts through so much better. So much better. Cause of all the outside noise. And I could point the speakers directly at the directly over here at this microphone. I don't want any of this music to bleed in. I really should be thinking about talking over the music to mute it out. Because I don't want YouTube telling me shit. I don't want YouTube to tell me shit. Nothing. All I want is good news. just cut those. The notifications from YouTube were like, oh shit. I guess the notifications is better than when they just zap your whole page and don't tell you nothing about it until it's done. Oh, I gotta talk over this, then I get to rap. Do I need to rap to get this shit off the track? Do I need to really rap? Do I need to really rap? Keep this shit up off of my track. You use somebody's music. Like, I went by the fucking restaurant and somebody's. Damn! Motherfuckers, those ain't shorts. You talking about Daisy Dukes? You don't even get the first word out of Daisies. That's it. There's no Dukes to it. It's just, they ain't even there. Bitch, you should have had on a bathing suit or something. You should have had on a motherfucking bathing suit or something. Oh, you should have had on a motherfucking bathing suit or something. Hey, your whole entire ass is hanging. Why not just wear a bathing suit? That had to have been a thong bathing suit. If they were regular bathing suits covered up more than the fuck. Well, I just saw them goddamn shorts. She wears shorts. Last night, it was about 3 million motherfuckers out. 3 million. After midnight, you don't want to be out here. You will see every drunk white dude you never want to run into out here. Cause they ain't gonna be hood white folks. They know how to handle that alcohol and got respect and watch what they say. It's gonna be motherfuckers jump out in the middle of the street stumbling, fucking this. Oh, that's what you'll get out here, but at night. Fuck around on the street at night after like 11. Like tonight, when the weather's gonna be nice, on the weekend, in school, Ohio State University just started the school year. There's a million motherfuckers out here that's old enough to go to war, but ain't old enough to drink, and they trying to get their drink on, and they finally getting away from their motherfucking, they finally getting away from their motherfucking, parents' cribs and shit. Oh, I didn't see you, partner. My man. I didn't see that. Because most niggas won't just walk out in the middle of the street. I mean, I did what they see. They see that. But under normal circumstances, nah. Not even in the crosswalks that the white folks blindly walk. They be like, please hit me. Please fucking hit me in this fucking walkway. They won't even look. They just boom. And try that shit at night too. The motherfuckers will jump right out in front of your motherfucking ass. They will jump right out in your fucking shit. They do that sober, raw daylight. Try that shit drunk. With 7 of their homeboys, they all got on Ocean Pacific and flip flops and shit. Drunker than a fucking, drunker than drunk. Drunker than the drunk motherfuckers in the 70s cartoons with the X's over their eyes. Hiccup in this shit. Oh, I think I might go charge the battery and come back out here and do some more footage about this shit. Oh, back in the days, what is this, 10th? There used to be right over here at 9th, there used to be motherfucking, what they call it? They used to have a motherfucking you could wrestle a bear on Sundays or something. It was a real fucking grizzly bear. I think it was declawed or something. But you could wrestle that motherfucker right over there. And in the building, they tore down the whole building, but it was really close to the, it was really fucking close to the street. So look, at 2 o'clock when the club let out, don't you know the police on this, and like the street was so close to the building. As soon as you come out the building, there's a sidewalk and then you're on the street. It's like it is up here, right here. If it was that much room. So look, the police would be out here with motherfucking pepper spray, right? They'd be out here with pepper spray, and niggas would come out and just congregate, and they would just walk around with the pepper spray low by their waist and just spray everybody. And you'd be sitting there fucked up. That might have been the first time I ever had the pepper spray game put on me like that. It was crazy. Like choke, you suffocating and burn, eyes burn, throat burn, can't breathe. Like damn. And then it reminds me of another club that I used to go to. And that's, they play hip hop all the fucking night, right? And they'll play hip hop all motherfucking night, right? And then at 2 o'clock to get everybody out, they start playing motherfucking rock and roll. It seems like as soon as they started playing rock and roll, everybody like then they wake up and it reminds Lord Jesus. It'll remind you of they call him Tyrone. It'll remind you of They Call Him Tyrone when they was doing the music and shit like that. Even though They Call Him Tyrone came out 30 years later, I'm talking about 40. It was so fucking funny. God damn. See, that bitch just said fucking. Put on the goddamn. She just said fucking. Oh, Jesus. Don't pull out no camera on the bitches. Don't pull the camera out. Unmount this motherfucker. Put you on camera. Because I don't understand that walk. That shit is ridiculous. I didn't pull out my other camera. I got a whole other camera on this motherfucker. If I pull out this other motherfucking camera, I can really swing this motherfucker away. I gotta watch these little fuckers. I ain't gonna let me do this shit. You little rude ass bastard. They would not let me do that under any circumstances. No way in fucking hell. I remember one time I rode a motherfucking bike up here, and it was a motorbike, and the motherfucking police was like, you can't do that. The police told me, you can't do that. You can't ride that. I see these motherfuckers, they cutting in and out of traffic on shit they ain't even supposed to be having on the motherfucking public street in front of the motherfucking Ohio State campus police. Now what kind of horse shit is that? What the fuck was you wearing? This is crazy. So then it used to be a UEF up here. We used to hang out at the UEF. It's still up here. United Dairy Farms. We used to hang out at this motherfucking UEF. Like crazy. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Nope. It wasn't that one. It was way way back there. I missed it. I'm having a time lapse right now. Jesus Christ. These is coming to show off. Look at that shit. The bitch wants you to look at her by what she wore. That's why when that bitch turn around, you just don't even pay that bitch no attention. Because all she want to do is get your attention and then turn her motherfucking face up at you. That's what'll happen. So get your attention, then she'll turn her face up at you. It's like, well, I don't understand what they get out of that. Like, you get something out of that to try to diss some motherfuckers? Yeah, bitch, you would never see me even looking at you, bitch. That's like when bitches got all these cleavage and all these boobs out and shit. Just act like you don't see that shit. Just don't sweat them, you let them, you dig? I'm like, damn. You don't give them that. You don't give them that opportunity to do that. It's not something to worry. Take my word for it, it's lame as fuck. I didn't know I had the motherfucking feathers in my head. I didn't know I had the feathers in my hat. That's cool. I can dig it. I knew I had them, but I forgot. But it's funny. Yeah, let me put you on my motherfucking channel. This motherfucker in front of me, he's one of the motherfuckers that pressurize everybody around him driving. Like, dude's making a left, you have to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you almost got to hit him and shit. You just got to try to make somebody's life a little more difficult. Happens a lot. I think I want a motherfucker spray the tires and wipe the rims down. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah. Right you are. I seen a red cardinal fly by when I looked back there in reverse. So I'm gonna cut this right here.